Hello, baby. Oh. One, what, something. Ah, oh, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, oh, ah. Hello, baby. Oh. Swash, sock, bump. Hello, baby. Oh. That feels black ring.
But wait, there's more.
Ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, oh, ah, oh. U R S U L A 10 O O O O O O 1000. Ohio gozaimasu. Ohio gozaimasu. Ohio gozaimasu. Ohio gozaimasu. Hello, baby. Oh. Zoom, kaboom, bam. Hello, baby. Oh. One, what, zonk, hello, baby. Oh. Swoosh, sock, bump. Hello, baby. Oh. That feels black ring. Ah, oh, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, oh, ah. Hello, baby. Oh. Jump, climb, jump. Hello, baby. Oh. Snap, gop, swish.
That was Ursula 1000. Hello, baby. Ursula 1000, sort of like mid, like right at the end of the aughts, beginning of whatever we call the tens. What do you call them? The aughts and there's the, I don't know. In any case, Ursula 1000. Check it out. Got a YouTube channel. We're not going to be going super late tonight. I am exhausted. I did a ton of crap today. Hello, Perlnini, Hunter, Ainsley, of course, Tommy. Got, oh, thank you, Rolini. I actually pulled this out of the inventory in the basement. Oh, I need to cancel that. Oh, I guess we'll just... I need to change it before I do any more. This is so dumb. Found out what happened. My Amazon order. So this is the second time this has happened now. Has this ever happened to somebody? So my Amazon order was marked out for delivery, and then it was returned to the warehouse and refunded. I've had it happen twice now in the last 2 months. There was something else it happened with. All right, where is the preferences again? Change. 4x6. Save. There we go. So, note to self. Maybe order from Staples? I don't know. Amazon, they've delivered here successfully hundreds of times. Seems really weird that maybe it's they see my stairs in front of the house and they're like, nope, because they use affiliates or whatever. Lobster. No, come on. So yeah, the hope is to get about, I don't know, 10, 15 orders out tonight. And then we'll do the rest tomorrow. I don't want to go too late. I'm exhausted. Just moving around bins. I went through pretty much that whole inventory, almost all of it. Not quite all of it, of the eBay that I bought out a couple years ago. Found so many things that were not listed. And it finally occurred to me why that was. Ah, that would make sense if it was damaged, because the last thing it happened to was a what's going on, Billy Flipper? The last thing it happened to was a kettlebell. So maybe like the label box seems like it's a pretty like stable thing that I, when I've received them, but the kettlebell, sort of makes sense. Like if they just threw it in a box with some air jackets, that would destroy the thing. All right. And we got this San Antonio. But yeah, that would make sense if it got damaged. In any case, it's kind of on me for not keeping an eye on that shipment because that happened over a week ago. I put in the order 2 weeks ago and then just forgot about it. Like, I should have been keeping an eye on that and noticed when it didn't show up. And I didn't notice until I was almost out of labels. So that's on me. If you want to see any of what I'm packing up at the moment, you can just watch the other video I just uploaded. My legs are tired. Been on my feet all day, been crouching down a whole bunch. But I tell you what, cleared so much space in the basement. I'm not quite done, but will be soon. There's a lot of really good merchandise down there, and I haven't been able to like go through the clothing, but I know there's a lot more that's not listed. And the reason why I know I started the sentence and didn't finish it, it occurred to me why that was, is because the person I bought out had a Mercari store as well. And the inventory was all mixed together. So there's a ton of stuff that was in her Mercari store, but not on eBay, which is why it's in the inventory and not listed. Because when I migrated the listings over, it doesn't migrate the Mercari store. So I'm finding like Polo and Brooks Brothers and Pendleton, and found a Wrangler like jean jacket. I found this shirt, which I just pulled out and like sweet. Tie-dye AC/DC shirt, mine now. Where the heck is this thing? There it is. Oh, yeah, I got this thing at an auction for $5. And honestly, like, the cats love it. So, I moved it in here in hopes that when they come in here and sit in the chair because I had this to do tonight, and then I also had the postcard video to do, and it didn't work. Buster was still all over the place, but I mean, he's a cat. What you gonna do? My replacement mailman did not come back on Saturday. Whoa. So I still have that stuff. Remember this? Oop. Polaroid SX70. Listed it, Friday? Took an offer for $185. Bought it for 50 cents. That is what I'm talking about. $185 plus shipping. Oops. Nope. Enough of that. my weight? Right at 2 pounds. What if I go to 3? Yeah, I'm gonna put thrower in another box. It's only 50 cents more, 60 cents more shipping going to Colorado. I would rather have the peace of mind. Yeah, I didn't go to that yard sale until like 2 o'clock, like, and it was the second day. So that camera had been sitting there basically for like a day and almost full 2 days for 50 cents. There was a disc camera. That was 25 cents. So like, I paid like a grand total for everything at that sale of $10 and $10 or $20. So I got the Craftsman hatchet there as well. That was a good score. All right, so this is a carved bovine bone Ankh letter opener. Took a little while to sell. Don't have any recollection of where I got it. But it sold for $58.95 plus shipping. It's actually a really cool find for people who are into letter openers. Anything carved bone is pretty well sought after. But I'll take a 50-cent into 185 any day. On that camera. Yeah, I've never seen a letter opener like that as either. Like, it was one of those things. It was like I couldn't really do an exact comp. I sort of just had to like see what I could find in terms of like bone letter openers or like carved bone onks. Like there were some necklaces that had sold or pendants that had sold. And I think that was on a offer to watcher, like a good sized discount too. I think I had it up for like $74.95. It was one of those things you just kind of sometimes you gotta like, do the best you can with limited information and go with your gut in terms of pricing. So that's what I did. Sold some shorts. These are Jennifer Moore. These are what prompted the reorganization project that happened over the last 2 days in the basement. They were completely in the wrong bin and mismarked with their SKU, which, as you can expect, was frustrating. We're going to use a nicer bag than that. But I found them. And the side effect was a lot of room cleared out in the basement, which needed to happen anyways, but wasn't necessarily top on my priority list this weekend. sold a Webster Pocket Dictionary. I like pocket dictionaries. They're a little bit long tail, but not super long tail. They're like a, 1 to 3 month long tail thing, not a 12 months or longer. This one I listed on March 11th, so 5 months in this case, I guess. But doesn't take up any space. Easy to ship. This one sold for $12.95, free shipping. Can I get it into a top loader? Sure as shit can. What's up, Tracy? Oh, the letter opener. I'll pull it up on the photo real quick. Here we go. Sorry, I'm tired and in concentration in my shipping right now, so I don't make mistakes. Here we go. I stared at this thing also for hours to make sure it wasn't ivory. There it is. It's pretty. Somebody obviously took some time with this. It's hand carved. It's still hot here too. You could probably see me sweating a little bit, which is not the greatest for motivation on shipping at night here. It's much better to wait till morning when it's cool. But I want to make sure I get everything done. Sold this here Vidya game. Ben 10, Protector of Earth. Complete. Not great money, but not terrible. What did this sell for? $7.95 free shipping, and it took April 29th, 2020. It's a survivor. That game has been listed a very long time. I should probably just go in and do a delist relist on all my video games, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, I know the I have some ivory that is vintage Hawaiian from a Hawaiian jeweler around the 1910s. I have a few pieces of ivory. I have a little box upstairs. It's like my contraband box. It's the stuff that is cool, but I can't sell. For like my butterfly knives and jackknives and sold some nickels. These are American nickels of the 20th century. These were listed and then delisted when eBay did their thing with the coins, and they are sold at last. I got a ton of this stuff at auction. And most of it already sold, but there was a few pieces still hanging out. And then eBay did their no more coins thing when they moved to managed payments and before they fixed it. So they just basically sat waiting until I could sell coins again. Yeah, I mean, ivory is like it already exists, right? There's nothing you can do to go back 100 years and prevent that ivory piece from being created. But what am I going to do with an ivory brooch? I'm not going to wear it. What am I going to do with a butterfly knife? Just sit and learn cool butterfly knives. Actually, that's what I should do with those butterfly knives. Is I should learn some butterfly knife tricks. Sold these here Wald's True Arc pliers. They're like old school forged steel needle nose pliers. These things were a pile, like a huge hunk of rust when I found them. And I brought them back to life. Took a lot of sandpaper, barkeeper's friend, like multiple soaks in like barkeeper's friend and water, then hitting it with sandpaper. And I'll do that with knives and other stuff. And I'll wait till I have enough things to do it with. It doesn't make sense to spend your time if you're only going to do one item. But I did this in a batch of a whole bunch of other ones. So this one sold for $16.95. Any old forged steel tool does really well. So tomorrow we will pick up where we leave off here for shipping. And then we'll go long and we'll go do some Charlie work in the basement. So yeah. If I'm able to sleep in tomorrow, I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow though. So we might not start till 8:30. We might not start till 9. We'll see what happens. But we will at least go well over time with some more sorting and whatnot. We'll just run the stream long. I won't start a second stream or anything like that. But it is starting to look really good downstairs. I'm happy with it. Whenever I start seeing giant holes on the shelf, which is happening both in my unlisted and my listed inventory. Nice, Tommy. Yeah, the True Arc pliers do really well. I had yeah. The thing is, Tracy, right now on the federal government is super duper cracking down on ivory. So even if you have it listed as bone, like they just did a takedown of somebody who was doing just that. They were selling ivory as bone, and he got arrested. It was in the news recently. I don't know. Like the last thing I want is to, risk my store over, $100 brooch. I'll just wait till all the elephants grow back and nobody cares about me anymore. Or, I don't know. There's a place down the street here that has a lot of it on display. And I've thought about taking it down there and just seeing if they'd want to trade. Well, I mean, Philly Flipper, it's not like they're only focusing on ivory. This next thing, this took 2 years to sell, a little over. It's a Stevens Rally indicator. It checks your odometer and checks your odometer, I guess. Yeah. Took an offer for $25. Hey. Ooh, this is a rare occasion to use a 7x5. I think it's gonna fit. Looks like it will. But you are right. There are other better priorities that the federal government should be focusing on, like, free healthcare for everybody, getting everybody vaccinated against the coronavirus. Raising taxes for the ultra rich, making sure that everybody has equal access to voting. Those are all things I think should probably be higher priorities than going after ivory sellers. Focusing on ebony too. Oh, I see what you're getting at, Tracy. True. Hit me up on the Instagram. I haven't looked at it in a while. I'm actually not entirely convinced it's actually ivory, but I can send you some photos. Although it says ivory printed right on it, but I also know that there's different kinds of ivory, and many things were mislabeled the other way as ivory back in the day, meaning that things that weren't ivory were still labeled as ivory. So the label doesn't mean anything, but even because it's printed on there, I cannot list it on eBay because it says ivory on it. So it's not like I can list it as bone and try to sneak under the radar. Laserdisc, the firm. No idea how much I sold it for. I'll tell you in a minute. When I still at the store with my former partner, we were at a yard sale out in Eastern Washington like 3 years ago, and we found an ocelot pelt, like a full, complete, perfect condition, like almost like it was tanned yesterday, ocelot pelt. And I don't have that. She's got it. It's amazing, but can't sell it. I think we got it for like $5, which is equally amazing. Yeah, the whole Afghanistan thing is a shit show. Well, if anyone is interested in it, hit me up on the Insta. Or even better is Facebook Marketplace, or Facebook, just Facebook. Go to the Jackass Retro page. I'm much more likely to see it in a timely manner there. And then finally, for tonight, anyways, there's still what? There'll be 14 orders tomorrow, and none of them are pulled. So this is Tanya Tucker TNT. This is when she rebranded. Humana. Yeah. I'm surprised this took so long to sell. It didn't even sell for that much. $8.95. It's a pretty damn good record, and man, I mean, if nothing else, $8 worth putting the cover on the wall. Hey. This came out of the record collection I bought in November. Which, going through the records that used to be back here, finding a lot of good stuff that I'm listing. But it's also given me the itch to go buy another record collection. I've only bought, let's see, the one in November, and then the one I bought at the garage sale, and then a few like onesie twosies here and there. All right, that is going to be it, everybody. I am going to go pass the fuck out. They celebrate Halloween in Puerto Rico, if anyone is... Was that in question? Oh, hey, Amy. Alma, did you just come in? Or did I miss you way earlier? I missed you way earlier. Oh, man. Look at me. Way behind on the chat. Not paying attention. Okay, Lobster, you're up. It is lobster time, isn't it? What do you want, Buster? You want to say hi to the peeps? Come here. We'll say hi before we go. Hey! All right, people. Everyone have a great night. We'll catch you in the morning. Have a good one. Get some rest. Yada, yada, yada.